We may be in for another busy hurricane season. We're looking at new data tonight to kind of back this up, predicting a 60% chance of an above normal season. That's where we're at right now. News 12 New Jersey's Naomi Yane in Seabright tonight with what the experts are telling us about this. Naomi.
Gorgeous. Some might say the perfect weather day, maybe even the perfect beach day. However, we are just a few days away from hurricane season. Hurricane season starts June 1st and lasts until the end of November. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA, released its preliminary predictions for this upcoming season on what we can expect this year in the Atlantic Basin, which includes the Atlantic Ocean, the Caribbean, and the Gulf of Mexico. NOAA is predicting a 60% chance of an above normal hurricane season, so we talked with a climatologist to see what this means for our area.
Instead of the normal 7, it might be 7 to 10 hurricanes. Instead of about 14 named storms, hurricanes and tropical storms, maybe half again more than that. So the leaning is towards average to above average. There's a limited probability of having a weaker than normal season.
Dr. David Robinson is a climatologist at Rutgers University, and he reminds us that even in the weakest years, we can still be hit by a storm, and it only takes one.
The more storms, in my opinion, the greater the odds that one of them could bust loose and come up this way.
NOAA experts put out these early warnings and forecasts to give coastal communities an opportunity to prepare and minimize the economic impacts of storms. Almost 9 years later, and Superstorm Sandy continues to be a reference. A recent study claimed that man-made climate change added $8 billion in damages caused by Sandy to the already hefty sum of $62.5 billion.
It was a huge storm. Had a storm surge that was disproportionately large compared to the winds of the storm, which really weren't hurricane force except in gusts when it made landfall in New Jersey.
The good news is we won't see anything like the activity we saw during Sandy, or most recently last year, which was near record-breaking and the second greatest hurricane season recorded.
Naomi, we're in another dry spell here in New Jersey. What could the tropical season do to help us when it comes to rainfall?
So what it is offering that rain that we'll need when we are seeing a dry spell. Last year's storms gave us a good amount of rain. They missed the New England area, and they ended up seeing a drought, but we did not. We got all that extra rain last year and lucked out, and otherwise we would have seen a drought. So that's where it helps us out. It does offer that extra bit of water that's much needed to avoid seeing drought conditions. Nick?
The silver lining there. Naomi Yane live tonight in Seabright. Naomi, thank you.